listen. No disrespect. It's only 3 kings left in the lightweight division.
Yeah.
We got Gervonta Davis, we got Shakur Stevenson, and Devin Haney. And the fans want to see Tank and one of them. So I'm going to flip the coin. Here's Devin.
Tails Shakur.
Tails Shakur. Here we go.
Uh-oh. Damn.
What is it? Hold up. What is it?
Tails.
What is it?
Shakur. Tails.
It's Tails. Shakur.
Here's them. Tails Shakur.
Call your team and tell them you want Tank, and whoever's not willing to make it happen, get rid of their ass. You the boss. The fighter is the boss. Bob Arum don't want it, tell him let you out the contract because you want the smoke. If one of your teammates or your coaches say hell no, get rid of them because they're not working for you. We don't need no more warm-ups. We want Shakur next. It just landed on the mother court. No offense. You're a champion, right? Come get that. Come get that work.
That's 2 out of 3.
That was a year ago after Devin Haney beat Lomachenko. Kenny Ellis, one of Gervonta's trainers, he flipped a coin in order to determine, along with Calvin Ford, who is Gervonta going to fight next, out of Devin Haney and Shakur. Well, obviously, the coin ended up landing on head, which was a Shakur pick. That's when Kenny Ellis started claiming Gervonta is going to fight Shakur Stevenson next, and he was calling out Shakur to fight Tank as well. Fast forward months later, after Shakur fought Edwin De Los Santos, Gervonta trainer Calvin Ford came out, ruling out the Shakur Stevenson fight for Gervonta. Calvin straight up said, "Why would I put my fighter Gervonta in the ring with someone like Shakur who's going to be moving in the ring and not throw any punches? Why will I put Gervonta in a situation where we can't do what we do?" Meaning, Gervonta most likely won't be able to knock out Shakur Stevenson. Due to Shakur Stevenson's style of playing it safe whenever he fights a power puncher, to the point where Shakur doesn't even let his hands go. Forget about movement, Shakur doesn't even let his hands go in order to score, which is ultimately going to nullify Gervonta's counterpunching ability. Gervonta usually capitalizes on his opponents making mistakes whenever they lead or overcommit. However, Shakur, forget about overcommitting. Shakur is not even going to let his hands go, which is not going to give Gervonta any counterpunching opportunity. And that's a big part of Gervonta's game. You see, Gervonta is going to have to resort to being the hunter. Tank is going to have to let his hands go and vary his offense. Tank is going to need to cut off the ring on Shakur. That's what Gervonta has to do in order to beat Shakur Stevenson, and he doesn't necessarily have to knock him out. He could beat him by unanimous decision. But here is what Gervonta trainers had to say. Calvin Ford in comparison to Kenny Ellis, since they had totally different perspective. Check it out.
It did show that if he wants to stay away, he's like a rabbit. Like, he could stay away. So
yeah, but did the fans pay for that?
No, but what I was going to ask you was, let's say he fights Tank. Do you see any problem at all being like, if he wants to stay away, like, you can't catch him. It's really hard to catch him.
Well, why would I put Tank in a situation like that when we can't do what we do? Because right now, if Tank don't get a knockout, it's gonna. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If you know, because everybody think Tank got to knock everybody out to win a fight. You know what I'm saying?
Stay away so efficiently. Do you think that would make a fight with Tank even more kind of like annoying, for lack of a better word?
If he would have fought Tank that night, Tank would have caught up to him.
You think so? Okay. Because I'll give Shakur, like, he was fast, right? I mean, he was able to really stay away very efficiently.
He was fast compared to Santos.
Right.
But Tank is faster. You know?
Tank's faster with his feet
and hands.
Hands, yeah. Hands, I know. The feet, Tank never really has to do that with his feet.
Better IQ.
Yeah, Tank is good on his feet. Tank is good on his feet.
Now, what's puzzling is Calvin Ford stating that he doesn't want Gervonta to fight Devin Haney in 2024. And he's not going to allow Gervonta to fight Shakur at all. Period. So if that's the case, who is Gervonta going to fight then? You know, this is surprising to hear from Calvin Ford, because Gervonta does exceptionally well against southpaws. We've seen it against Hector Garcia. The way Gervonta was varying his offense, it was highly impressive. So as long as Gervonta is able to cut off the ring against Shakur, I don't see that big of a problem for Gervonta to get to Shakur. And Gervonta doesn't necessarily have to knock Shakur out in order to beat him. He can beat Shakur by unanimous decision, by actually outboxing him. Therefore, I don't think Gervonta even agrees with his trainer, Calvin Ford. I don't think Gervonta is looking at Shakur like that. You guys even heard Kenny Ellis. He said if Shakur fights Gervonta the same way he fought Edwin De Los Santos, then without a doubt Gervonta is going to knock him out. So I think Gervonta is looking at it more so from Kenny Ellis' lens than Calvin Ford lens. Last but not least, if Calvin Ford doesn't want his fighter Gervonta to fight Devin Haney, which is the biggest fight in boxing, if he doesn't want Tank to fight Shakur due to a stylistic reason, then who is Gervonta gonna fight? The only fight that's left in the lightweight division is Lomachenko. That's a fight where Calvin Ford doesn't have to worry about a stylistic matchup that's not gonna give Gervonta the opportunity to knock him out, or a fight being boring, since Lomachenko doesn't know how to fight off the back foot. He doesn't know how to counter with that straight left. What Loma excels at is going forward on his front foot and applying pressure, which by doing so, he's going to walk to Gervonta traps. Therefore, that's a good fight for Gervonta. In fact, that's a great fight for Gervonta. With that being said, in 2024, there's no reason whatsoever the fans shouldn't be able to watch Gervonta fight the best against either Devin Haney, Shakur, or Lomachenko. With that being said, go ahead and drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe below. And to be continued on the next episode of Akhi TV. Peace out. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.